It's time for Dodger baseball.
This series can't get any better.
But all eyes are on this man, Ted Williams, gunning for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight in the next minute.
And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship.
A liner off Bobby's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
The shot is thrown. Roberts safe.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Ball players from all Though encouraged by many to approach Scout Day just like any other workout, these players know it is anything but that. The prospects warm up and stretch before the first test, which will be the 60-yard dash. While its purpose is to evaluate foot speed, it also gives amped-up young players a chance to outrun their nerves. After a lonely wait, a pitching prospect is called for his turn to take the mound. A coach tries to settle and focus him, laying out simple instructions. The player knows his whole day comes down to just the next few minutes. Many eyes are on him. All he can do is try to make each pitch count. When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This is a marketplace. A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent. In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects represent. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. So coming to the plate, Kevin Flood.
Batting second, second baseman, Kevin Flood.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single. Now in the box, Hector Feliz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball?
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
2 down now.
Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Into the box now. Anaya. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Anaya.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a wide one here for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Digging in, Miguel Rodriguez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here.
No outs here.
bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Now batting, JT DeSalvo.
Center fielder. JT.
Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. And this will be fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
Stepping up to the plate, Joe Barr. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
0-2. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Keith Hamill, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. This one's down to third. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Ready for another chance? Patrick Mosley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out. Runner on first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hey, come on.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Flood. And this is fouled at the plate. First and second here with nobody out.
Hey, we got no one here.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now he'll step off. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Here comes another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Kirkland backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Hector Feliz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
One out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Third inning, no score to this point. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
All right, come on now.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Lou Cortez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Claudio Medeiros is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Claudio Medeiros.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The West slugged their way to victory.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. We are about to start the third round, having just completed rounds 1 and 2. The first selection of the third round is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the third round, the Minnesota Twins select Anthony Kojima, a left fielder from the International Region. With the second pick in the third round, the Tampa Bay Rays select Hector Feliz, a right fielder from the West Region. With the third pick of the third round, the Cincinnati Reds select Jose Cruz, a starting pitcher from the Central Region. With the fourth pick in the third round, the San Diego Padres select James Rodriguez, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the fifth pick of the third round, the Atlanta Braves select Dennis DaCosta, a second baseman from the East Region. With the sixth pick in the third round, the Oakland Athletics select Chris Mitre, a first baseman from the International Region. With the seventh pick of the third round, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Boomer Big Dog, a starting pitcher from the East Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations alike are happy to have their team and get the season underway. A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Boomer Big Dog gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he throws the basic fastball, curveball, changeup, and I've always felt like the fastball, curveball, changeup was the most difficult because it gives you a different angle to look at the ball coming, a different plane on all three of the pitches.
HR, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game's important.
Now another 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this will be fouled away.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now, Amuri Fernandez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Germano has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Alfonso De Los Santos. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Isaiah Watley. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And a wide one here for ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Coming to the plate now, Larry Kendrick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Kendrick.
Smoke toward the hole. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Alexander.
No outs here.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runners back. First delivery to him on the way. Ellis Alexander stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Ready on 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again a 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fouled back.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. Into the box, Steve Uribe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Bolero ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Johnny Kurtz.
Number 9.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Germano is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. Striding in once again, Fernando Manzanillo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fouled straight back.
Hey, play the first. Play the first.
Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
No out.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
My goodness, there's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at-bats like this.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Digging in to try it again. Juan Tejera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, guys.
The 0-1 on its way. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Amuri Fernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Steal from the outfield grass. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Settling in now, Alfonso de los Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alfonso de los Santos.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has his shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Isaiah Watley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hit on the ground is short. Steal on the grass in the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Larry Kendrick.
Hey, roll it up. Plays it 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. 1 and 2, here it comes. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they. So striding in, Ellis Alexander. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Pitch popped up. Hoskins is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Uribe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Hey, here we go. Johnny Kurtz.
Johnny Kurtz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
3-2 the finish in tonight's